Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Please share, invite somebody, tag somebody. And welcome as you join. We're just going to be doing part two today of true and false love. So I'm going to be finishing the chapter and um and then start chapter two tomorrow. So because I was talking yesterday, that is four kind of love that we like people fall into, categories that people fall into. We talked about the two yesterday. I'm not going to go into details with it because I want to finish the other one. So it was the hot house custody kind of love, and also there is the illusion kind of love that I talk about. If you missed it yesterday, you might want to go back and check it out because I'm not gonna talk all about it today, unless maybe it comes up. But I'm not gonna go through them. So today we're gonna go directly today about the other two. So the third one is the consumer kind of love, and then there is the perverse pervert kind of love. There is a pervert kind of love, and there is the consumer kind of love that we're gonna be talking about today. So perverted kind of love, okay? So let's go into the consumer kind of love. So this consumer kind of love usually happens when parent or spouse, friend, or your boss give you all that your heart desire, and only then do you accept it as they are showing kind of love. Like how many of us are falling into this kind of relationship, right? It's only people love you when they're doing everything that you want. Like, oh, they buy you things, um, whatever you tell them, they will do it. That's when they love you. As the slightest time they don't do exactly what you want, or they don't give you what you want, you start saying that this person hate me. He doesn't like me because he's not doing all these things. He's not buying me things. Like for example, you're in a relationship, and the partner is for example, buying all those things. Everything you need, he buy you. For a woman, he buys you bag, he buy you your makeup, he buy you clothes, he buy you flour, buy you candy, or all this kind of things. He buys them for you, right? And the day that that guy stopped buying these things, all of a sudden, that guy doesn't love you anymore. That is how a lot of people take it. That is consumer kind of love, that you only the person only love you when he's giving you something, when you're getting something. But as soon as you stop getting something, there is no love anymore. Um, he said this is a false understanding of love. It's based on illusion. Like we talked about the illusion kind of love yesterday. People live with illusion about their life. Um, colliding with reality because the perception of how life should be does not match what it actually is. So that's the kind of illusion we talked about yesterday, right? Like they think that they're perfect. They think that I'm the only one that's doing right, and I'm not doing wrong. I do everything right. The other partner is responsible. Is the other person that needs to change. I don't need to change because I'm Mr. Perfect or Miss Perfect or whatever it might be. That other person needs to change. That's a kind of illusion. They have this illusion that they don't make mistake. that they are always perfect, right? That is an illusion because nobody, we are all fallible. We all bound to make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. But if you take yourself that you are Mr. Perfect or Mrs. Perfect, that you never make wrong, you're always right, then you're illusion. That's illusion. Because everybody make mistakes. Everybody. I make mistake. You make mistake. Everybody. Nobody is perfect here on earth. Even your pastor makes mistake. Even your bishop make mistake. There is everybody that make mistake here. So don't come say, hey, I don't make mistakes. Like, I don't know. Some pastor, the members may correct them or say something. Oh, God forbid you correct your pastor. You point out something that is doing wrong. Oh, they would just jump out of you. I'm a man of God. I'm a man of faith. I never make mistakes. I never make mistakes. I'm always right. Mm-mm. Any pastor that thinks that way is illusion because you're not perfect. You make mistakes. We all make mistakes. So don't be living like that. Like in that kind of way. So so this kind of people get into difficult situation. They lost confidence because become frustrated, and the motivations for further action is lost, right? Because they think that because they think that um, they're perfect, they do right. So when they get difficult situation, they cannot handle it. A lot of people because they think, oh, I am always right. Why am I having this difficulty? Oh, they become frustrated because they wants to. They think that they know it all, but it's not like that. We all make mistakes. We all need time to time correction from people. We all need we need mentors. Like there are other people in the world that might know more than us. That doesn't mean you cannot submit, you cannot obey and learn from those people. You think that no, everybody should come to me and learn from me, and I'm not learning from anybody. I know it all. That's not good. So there is a example in this book. I'm gonna see if I can summarize it really fast. So there is the example in the book about a rich man and a, because a lot of people actually are in this kind of position. A lot of people, the rich man, they have money. He have money. He's doing well. He have a good business, and he got married to this woman. Right. This is a kind of consumer love, and he was providing everything for this woman. This woman cannot scratch his head for anything. Anything this woman have, because there are a lot of people in this position today. Anything the woman wants, he will give the woman. The woman is well taken care of. They were married for 17 years. No problem because the man was well to do. The man was well to do. He have money. He provide everything for the woman. Everything. The woman was comfortable. The woman does not even have to work, probably. He was just sitting. The man was doing everything. Oh, for 17 years they were together, and they think they'll have the best relationship forever. And guess what? You guys might thinking what's happened. The man lost all the money, cannot make the wife comfortable anymore. He cannot provide for the woman anymore. He cannot do all the things that he do. Now the woman does not live comfortable anymore. He started blaming the man. You don't love me. He started cursing at the man. You good for nothing. He never said a word. He never said anything when everything was going smoothly, when she was getting everything she wanted, right? She was getting everything she wants. She wants a new iPad today. The man will give him new iPad. He wants a new phone today. The man will give him a new phone. You want a new car today. The man will give her a new car. Oh, I don't like this house anymore. The man have the money. He will say, okay, let's move to the house. I want to travel. I want to go to Paris. The man will buy ticket, go to Paris, everything. But now the man cannot provide that anymore. Woman attitude has changed. Now he doesn't love me anymore. He doesn't care for me anymore. Woman does not think, hey, she was always she was only in that relationship for 17 years because she was comfortable. When she was uncomfortable because she was not getting, because the man has to sell most of his property just to pay off the debts because business went bad, or no, there was a crisis, every the business crash or something like that, and they cannot live that comfortable life anymore. The woman cannot sustain it. The woman was only in, there are a lot of women and a lot of men that in this situation right now, that they are only in the relationship because of what they're getting. As soon as they stop getting what they are getting, they bounce. They get out of the relationship because you're not supplying them anymore. That is not true kind of love. That is a false understanding of love. When you're in love, you're supposed to be there for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer. But if you're only in a relationship because of what you are getting, that is a false understanding of love. It's a false understanding of love. You're not supposed to be in a relationship just because of what you're getting. Because a lot of women today, they are marrying men because of what they are getting from that man, not because they truly love the man, because of what the man can provide for them. Oh, the man can buy them all the luxury things, living in a comfortable day. As soon as the man stop, the business went the sour or something, that woman bounce. I am not. That is false understanding of love. We are not supposed to be loving like that. If you are doing that, you need to change. You need to love for reality. You need to love for good, not false understanding. So the woman has a false understanding of love, right? She believed that when she got everything she wanted, she was loved, and therefore she didn't complain because she's getting everything. But when the flow of possession stopped, she assumed he did not love her anymore. Misunderstanding of love can affect the intimacy side of their life because they want, a lot of people today, material things. Ha, some women cannot cut back. Some women cannot do anything. Some women just want sweet all the time. They're supposed to be sour sometimes. And when the sour comes, you're supposed to endure. You're supposed to be in the relationship, because that is what they call gold digger, right? Then people go, ha, you just want to be consuming. That's a consumer relation. I'm just taking, 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 and when I stop taking, ha, you don't love me anymore. You don't care about me anymore. I don't want this relationship anymore. I am out of this relationship. That is not how. That is why lots of divorces are happening today in the world, because a lot of people are marrying for consumer relationship. I feel comfortable. The man provide everything for me. So I love you. But when you stop providing for me, I don't love you. I hate you. Or you don't love me. You hate me. There's another thing too that men do. Let's flip to the men side now. Men do this. They try to sleep with women all the time. They use this misunderstanding of love. They try to sleep with women. It's like, if you don't sleep with me, you don't love me. That is not love. You're misunderstanding. That isn't because I sleep with you, that means that I love you, or there is kind of love, or if I don't sleep with you because I don't love you. But men use this all the time. They use it all the time. When they want to get into a woman's underwear, they will, God, huh, you don't want to sleep with me because you don't love me. If you love me, you will sleep with me. Doesn't have nothing to do with love. But men do it. Say, if you love me, you must sleep with me. They use this trick to succeed. Lots of girls in the world today. This is wrong understanding of love. This is wrong understanding of what is true love. Don't have to sleep with somebody in order for you to love them. You can still love somebody by not even sleeping with them. People, a lot of girls don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand that sex and love, it does not equate. So they wrongly make the offense, knowing that the misunderstanding will not consider, right? um you can still love somebody and not sleep with them. You can still care about that person deeply and not sleep with them. But a lot of men will say, You have to sleep with me before before I know that you love me." That is something else. So another example that I want to give, let me just think. Another consumer kind of relationship that we talk about, our kids. Um, we spoil our kids by getting them whatever they want. um some people think that if a mother does not give a child what they want, that mom does not love, he's punishing that child. Because today you go in the supermarket, you will see a lot of kids throwing temper tantrum. I want this, I'm not leaving the store. They'll be screaming their head, banging, misbehaving. And sometimes the mom give it. Well, he's suffering, I must buy. Okay, I'll buy it for you. You don't know what you're doing to that child. You are not helping that child. You cannot just give your child everything you want. You give them what they need, not what they want. Because today we parent, we just give them. They don't need it. We just give them because they want it. Because they see the other kids have it. Oh, my other kids have it, so I need it. I want it. They will do all kind of things, all kind of temper tantrum just because they want that. Because all the kids have it, and then you, your mother, I must do it, my child. So my child knows that I love him or her. So I will go and buy this toy or these things for my child. Don't you know that you're spoiling them? We are spoiling them because the way our kids are growing now in the world with this technology, fast pace, if we don't be careful, it's gonna be a problem for all of us. It's gonna be really problem. It's like you don't love your kids because you don't buy them things. No, that's not correct. You buy the things that they need. Is the need, not want. Because if you just buy them everything that they want, they're gonna grow up in that thinking, in that mindset, say, everything I want, I must get. So now they grow up, they go into workplace, they want to get everything they want. They go into society, I must get, have used to getting everything I want. So if they don't get everything I want, that's the time they get depression, they get to do drugs because reality, it's not the way it is. In reality, when they face reality now, it's like, they cannot handle it. They cannot handle the pressure of the society, of wherever the workplace. They started doing drugs. They started doing all kind of things because their mom has teach them that everything they want, they get. And when they don't get what they want, they start doing other things, right? So they used to get used to getting whatever they ask for and grow up to be selfish. So if you see a lot of people in your workplace that are selfish, those are the people that have grown up in a home that always get what they want. Um, So people won't tolerate refusal to these requests because they have used to manipulating their behavior to get whatever they want, right? Children in the small age, that's when they started. Manipulate their mom, manipulate their dad, and they get what they want. So the fact that parents cannot give all that the children want, they may become they began to use drugs, alcohol, and all that kind of things, right? Like I said. So, parents who have a true understanding of love don't buy the good behavior of their children with gifts, but find time to communicate with them and spend time with them, even though it is easier just to give them what they want, right? A lot of parents, they do this nowadays. It's easier to just give them what they want, and they will stop bugging you, because a lot of parents, oh, you're so annoying. Okay, well, you want it? Okay, have it. Then you have peace. But it is bad thing that we are doing to them. We're not doing anything good, because we cannot we cannot tolerate the noise, we cannot tolerate the nagging, we cannot tolerate all the things. So we give in, but not knowing that it's gonna affect them in the long run. So it is wrong to think that if you are not giving all that they need, that is not love. We need to focus on satisfying their needs only. For the material to self affirmation, to express to others, since they only think of how to use people for their own purpose. Because a lot of people do that. They use people for their own purpose, because they grow up with that kind of way. So true true love, true love is love which gives. True love is love which gives. True love is not when you are giving what you want, but when you give and sacrifice when you least think of yourself. That is true love. For people with wrong understanding of love, their happiness is completely depend on the relationship with the person who have received from them, that receive love from, right? Happiness is something that must come from within. The happiness and joy of a person with a false understanding of love are determined by external factors, something someone did or didn't do to them, what they thought and what people say. They know that's true. Love does not depend on external factors. Real love comes within. So people need to know that. Like, real love comes within, not external, not the things that you give me, or not the all you buy me all these things. That is not true understanding of love. True, it comes within, not outwardly. That is not the true kind of love. That is not true kind of love. The outward things giving me. You want this? I give you. Oh, he said, oh, that person, you love me so much. And as soon as the person stop giving you, oh, that person hate me. You don't love me anymore. You don't give me things. That's the wrong understanding for that. But within, what comes out, it's like from inside out, not outward things. So the other kind of love, the second kind of love, the perverted kind of love. It's a love when it is used to protect people from all kind of the overprotection, right? Like, some people think that I overprotect my kids. Like, oh, like my exes, you too protective over your kids. No, it's not. It's not that. Like, I want the best for my kid. Every parent want the best for their kids. If I see there's gonna be danger somewhere or something, I protect them. But that doesn't mean, oh, like I'm overpowering or overbearing or anything like that. I let them, like, I discipline them when they do something bad. I discipline them, but at the same time, if I know there's gonna be harm somehow, I try to protect them. But people always think of me that kind of way. So so overprotecting person has to be with the other all the time, and almost all the time, to perform the slightest desire, to anticipate or provide every step. So this is another aspect, okay? There are some kind of relationship, or a man or a woman, that will wants to be with the girlfriend or the husband all the time, every inches all the way. Oh, I need to be with you. Oh, I need to do you. There is not any split seconds. Say, okay, today just have your day to yourself. I'll have my day to myself. I'll go visit some friends. You go visit some friends. Let's have a separate time. But all the time they see them together. Some people think that that people they love themselves. Oh, but they don't know that that is really bad. It's good to be what is the word, close to your partner, but sometimes you need to spend uh, time apart from each other. Not all the time. We go to the church together. Okay, church is still okay. We can go to the church together. That's okay. But go to the market together. They want to go to work together. They go to grocery together. Everything together. It can be not good sometimes. He said, if a child has no problem, they must have a lot of money. This is talking at the children that don't have any problem. You see their behavior because they have lots of money, because everything is given to them, right? He's the kind of consumer kind of relationship. Everything is given in. They want iPad, he got iPad. They got one new phone, they get new phone. They want new shoes, they get new shoes. They want new hair, they get new hair. They want this. I want new game, they get new game. They want TV, they get TV. Whatever they want, right? Those children, you will see they have no problem. But you just wait. The day that they don't have what they requiring from the parent, you see behavior started. They will be doing all kind of behavior. It just the way it is, right? Is it is it the task of parents is to teach their children to love independently, to support themselves, to prepare the real world, and not the old, not one that was created by the parent for their desire to present endless happiness to the child, to the little child. Because you parent, you need to prepare your child. So this is the reality. You need to teach children reality of life, because when they learn the reality of life, when they go out there, they say, oh yeah, I know this is how life works. But if you are giving them kind of illusion, kind of a reality of love or life, then they go and they face the reality, they will not survive. They will not survive. That is why a lot of kids today they are committing suicide, because they go and face reality and they cannot handle reality because it's too tough. Because they were never tough in the household. The parent never teach them tough life or tough love or said this is reality. So they cannot survive when they go out there. Um, it said it said life is so hard and full of discomfort, right? We all know about that. His life is hard and full of discomfort. He said, let the children enjoy themselves while they are still young. As a result, parents wrap their children's love and care by doing everything for them, protecting them from difficulties or even from household chores. That one does not happen in my own household. They do chores. They do things. They clean their room. They do things just to say, hey, clean up after yourself. When you're done playing, clean up. When you eat, put the food, the dish in the sink. Like my older child, she washes dishes. She hate it. She hated every minute, every second, but I let her do it. I don't like it. You have to learn somehow, because they used to, when they were little, I was doing everything and say, hey, guess what, you guys are old enough now, you're gonna start helping around the house. They don't like it, but and they were still complaining, they were still nagging, but mom, my friends don't do this. Well, too bad. Your friends don't do this. Your friends are not in my house. They will do it. Why am I doing this chores? Why am I washing dishes? Why am I cleaning my room? My friends don't clean their room and their age. I said, huh? Well, your friends are not here. I'm not your friend, mom. I'm your mom. I'm responsible for you. In this house, you clean your room. You make your mess. You clean it. Why will I clean a mess that you make. No, I will not clean the mess that you make. You make your mess, you clean it up. When I make my mess, I clean my own mess. So, and my child hate doing dishes, hate cleaning, but they're the one make the mess. It's like, why would I be cleaning for you when you make it? So, so when you don't train your children, you the parents, you do everything, absolute everything. Like there's some parents, like they're so exhausted, they have older kids that are supposed to be doing something at the home, but they don't do it. They will be washing the dishes, they will be cooking, they will be cleaning the room, they will be doing, they are so exhausted, they're so drained out, and the kids, guess what they will be doing? Sitting in the living room and watching TV, and the mom would be cleaning and doing all kind of chores, and they sit and watching TV. And you're old enough to do some kind of work in the house. It does not, it will not happen. It will not fly in my own house. Like seriously. But would that, so when we do all these things for our children, we're teaching them how they cannot make a decision on their own. Because this is when they grow up, they cannot function. Because mommy used to do everything. Oh, dad used to do everything for me. Now I have to make this decision. I have to think. I have to do this. It's bad. That is when they started doing drugs and starting to find other things. Like I cannot survive. They go in their married home. Oh, I have to take care of my children. No, wow. I can't take care of my children. And now they take your children away from you. All these things happening. It's all from the beginning. How you raise your children. That is the result that is going to happen. You see some people, they are strong, they are strong in life. It's because they were tough in they probably didn't like it when they were little, when the parent was being tough to them. Oh, you need to learn how to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. They were thinking that is bad, huh? But my friends are having fun, why should I stuck and be doing this and do this? But guess what, it's helping you today because the parent did that for you. If your parents would have not done that for you, you probably won't be surviving today. You're tough. You will be. You have thick skin because of what your parent did to you in the beginning, right? So when the kids tended to do whatever the generation majority said to do, all their thoughts are on the opinion of the people around them. They think about how they look, what people think of them, and what other people will say about them. They don't think that it is necessary to express their own oppos- opposite view in the theme, like in a workplace or something like that. They don't think that, oh, I have something to say, I have some input to do, I have something, but people can't. A lot of kids can't because the mom does everything. The mom would tie their shoes for them, for the mom would do every absolute thing, and they cannot survive life. So I'm just looking. I think we finished the chapter. So sometimes children will say, I don't want to look worse than anybody else. They think that people do not focus on results. They focus on, like a lot of people do not focus on the, they, they don't focus on the results, but the process of the focus on the process, right? Not results. Like, okay, what am I gonna get out of this? Or it's like, oh, the process. Oh, do I have to go through all of this? Oh, no, but they don't. People, a lot of people don't look at the end product. Say, oh, they just look, this is too much work. How many people are there would think, oh, this is too much work? But yeah, it's too much work. But what are you gonna get out of that too much work at the end? How is it gonna benefit you? What is it gonna do to you? So people tend to avoid and getting jobs because they think that I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work. But yet you want to live, you want to survive. Yes, if you want to live and survive, you have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. People see it as a burden. People don't want to live a life. So, how many people in the diaspora that live on social assistance because they don't want to go to work? They don't want to get up in the morning. They don't want to do nothing. They just want free money. But yet they are being jealous of the people that get up every 6 o'clock in the morning and go to work and having a better life. They started getting jealous. Say, oh, look at the car he's driving. I hate that person. Hey, you can drive that car too. If you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and work, you can get it too. You can get a nice house too if you do something with your life. So, yeah, my brother is saying, yeah, it is bad to provide all that your kids ask for. Yeah, it is bad. Some people say, well, if I don't provide for that, he would think I don't love it. That is a consumer kind of love, right? You still love them. That is why you don't. You give them what they need, not what they want. Because kids nowadays, they want a lot of things. Lot of things. My kids, now they're good. They're better. When they were, huh, it was terrible. It was terrible. They want everything. They see anything on the TV, and the way the world is today, commercial and everything. This they make it in a way that the kids are annoying their parents, like annoying the hell out of their parents. Like our kids will be watching TV. Oh, mom, I want that. Oh, mommy, I want that. Like, do you really want it? Yeah, I want it. Okay, what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna play with it every minute and second? How is it gonna benefit your life? How is it gonna add value to you? It's just because somebody have it or because you see it. Because like the initial for my first kid, my first daughter, like she was spoiling rotten. And guess what? Today me and her we're having a hard time because she was spoiling rotten when she was little. She thinks that everything should be given to her. So now I'm trying to break that thing from the beginning when she was young because she was spoiled. Not even me that was spoiling her, but my friends, like people were just spoiling her. Oh, buy her this, you got this, you got she got so much choice. Like it filled up a whole room. Like she was just spoiled. And so now she grew up in that way, spoiled. So now even when she's older, well, she's a little bit better now. She thinks that, oh, mom, I want this. Can you give it to me? I have to get it. No, no, I don't. No, I don't. Do you need it? Yes. How do you need it? What are you going to do with it? I will ask her all this question. So now she's learning. It's like, okay, I'm not getting whatever I want. Although she go to school too, and she's like, wow, but my friends have this. Ah. It's like, well, sorry, don't have it. You have to work for it. You want it so badly? Work for it. I'm a terrible mom, I know. You have to work for it. You really want it that bad, you work for it. And then she was like, no, I don't need it that bad. Okay, so problem solved. I'm not gonna give you money just to go get it. No, you want it, you do your chores at home, you save your money, I'll pay. Every time you do chores, you have $5. You save your $5 till you get enough. You can go buy it. Yeah, I know, I'm a terrible mom. Anyway, on that note, that's the end of the chapter. Tomorrow we're doing chapter 2, and the chapter 2 is uh uh we're gonna be talking about the characteristics of those with false understanding of love. Interesting, right? I've not read it yet. Don't worry, tonight I will be reading it and making note. So but the chapter is the characteristics of those with false understanding of love. So, maybe I might be among it. I don't know. Maybe you might be among it. You might see yourself in it. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. Okay. So, you guys have a wonderful day. God bless you guys, and I love you so much. And peace.